Okay, hopping into increased openings. Increased openings is huge because that increases your conversion rate. And we're going to talk about some of those things to help increase openings. I said I meant I'm going to. All right, here we go. Number one, subject lines are vital. Look at Warby Parker. Here's some examples. Uh-oh, your prescription is expiring. If I got that, I would want to know, uh-oh, what am I missing out on? Manicube, don't open this email. Yeah, right. What do you guys do when you're told not to do something? You do it anyways. Uncommon goods, as you wish. That's the subject line that I used in that example that I showed you prior to this video. It worked. It had a 51% open rate, as you wish, and then I used the customer's name. It's very catchy, it's common, it's one of my favorite movies, Princess Bride. I would have clicked on it too, and it worked. DocuSign, they used what our customers are saying. You know, what are they saying? That's interesting to find out. And then BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed fascinates me. They've got the best writers over there. Their subject line was not cool, guys. Oh, I want to find out what's not cool. So I would click on that. And these have been rated some of the top subject lines out there. You can Google it and you'll see them pulled up. Types of subjects. So the ones that tend to get a higher open rate are funny or punny. Shocking, like anything Kardashian, I swear, is so shocking. That's probably why they're so successful, is because people are like, well, what happened to so-and-so? They're just over the top shocking. Single words. So look down at the examples below. We've got Living Social, Joanne, Amazon, Arts Cow, Brookline, Sierra Trading Post. Glance over those subjects. The one that stands out to me the most is the M3. It's short and it lets me know a little bit more. Get details tailored just for use at your preferences. It's simple. It pops out in a long list of all the deals out there. Lists. You know, top 10 ways to comb your hair in under 3 minutes. A list is very, very clickable. We know that. We've proven that on How Does She quite a bit. Anything that has a list gets clicked on a ton. Using their first names, that works in a subject line. Using emojis or punctuation, all caps, those will stand out. And a scarcity tactic. So only 24 hours. Or the Joanne store, third one down, today only. It's only happening today. You gotta hurry. Scarcity tactics work fabulous in subject lines. We're gonna go through a couple subject lines. This one was sent by How Does She? How to have the worst day ever. That was a fabulous open rate. You know, how to have the worst day. If you're already having a bad day, how do you make it even worse? We thought that one was kind of funny on how many it opened. I don't have the exact percentage, but we know that was one of our top ones. Another one, our favorite Black Friday deals today only. There's a scarcity. I gotta find out How Does She's favorite Black Friday deals. That one had a great open rate. The Lady Who Ate a Fly and Other Handcrafted Soft Toys. This one and Under Armour plus GoPro. First one was from Pick Your Plum. The second one was from Zulily. Honestly, I think these are lame. There's no call to action. You know, Old Lady Who Ate a Fly doesn't interest me. Handcrafted soft toys, Under Armour, GoPro. It just didn't really pique my attention. It didn't grab a hold of me. It was like I was just on a list and they were sending it out, and that's just what they had. This one that Zulily sent out, you've earned it, Allison. Treat yourself to something special today. I was like, woohoo, what did I earn? I'm so excited. They know who I am. It has my name on it. And if you guys know anything about Zulily, they have a $15 referral program, and I earned $15 to shop in their store. So anyways, I thought that one was really good. So you can kind of see, you know, which ones pique your attention and then which ones kind of get buried. Go back to, you know, the types of subjects that get clicked on more. Funny, punny, shocking, single words, lists, using their names, emojis, punctuation, and scarcity tactics. In your emails, if you have 100% sales, 100% buy, your emails don't get opened as much. If you can somehow integrate something educational and do 90% educational, 10% sales, then people are going to come back because they're finding information from you. They're getting good content versus just buy from me, just buy from me. And I know on How Does She, we give a lot of content and we mix some sales in there, and that seems to be working out really well for us. Okay, number 2, write to a person. If you oversells, overdone, overformatted often goes right to spam, and I didn't use the correct punctuation in there. Please forgive me. But anything that's overdone, you guys have seen it, like Verizon, AT&T, any phone type ads I feel are just so spammy. All they are is buy our phone, and it's just mass email sent out to everybody, and people don't read it. If I get those, I don't even open them up. I just put it straight to spam because I know I'm getting just a sales pitch every time. I've seen a trend over the past little bit where it's more of an email type approach. The trend is more of an email type approach. Email. You guys like that sentence too? Apparently I didn't read over this one, but it has a lot of good stuff in it. So the trend is more of an email type approach. So don't overdo it with emails. Talk to people like they're a person and they're not just going out to the masses. Remember earlier how I talked about just, picking out a friend, picking out someone that you're specifically writing to. That'll allow you to open up your communication with them. And then people get that email and they're like, oh, this is going to be great to read. I'm excited to read it. I'm excited to hear what they have to say. Yeah, there might be a little sales pitch in there, but the bulk of it is going to help me be a better person. Just like it's coming from a friend. I know when I get an email from a friend, I'm so excited to read it. I don't get too many emails from friends anymore because it's more social media. But when I do, I'll just eat it up because I know it's coming from someone and I know what to expect. Okay, send at the right time. This is another thing that you need to figure out. How does she? We email at night around 7 o'clock. We have a better open rate at 7 o'clock at night. Pick your plum. We do around 7 o'clock in the morning. And then pillows we do in the afternoon. And we've tested those. I've tested those personally and found out that that's the best time for those emails. So test it. Find out when your audience is online. If it is a teenage group, you don't want to send at 10 o'clock. They're all in school and should not be on their phone. Maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon when they're getting off school, and what's the first thing they do? They want to check all their social, email, everything like that. Look at the audience that you're sending to and nail down that right time. Okay, number 4, scrub your list. It's better to have 10 people with a 100% open rate than 100 people with a 10% open rate. On How Does She, we collected emails for 6 years, and we are currently scrubbing out our list right now, and we should have been doing this all along, but our open rate's decreasing and decreasing because a 6-year-old email, those people might have moved from Hotmail to Yahoo to Gmail, and their emails don't even exist anymore. They've just shut them down, but we're still sending to that email, and these people aren't even getting it. So we're wasting our money. Our open rate is going down, and it has a big effect on the whole thing. So make sure you're scrubbing your list. Your email provider will be able to help you with that, and you'll be able to drop people that haven't opened their emails in 6 months, in 3 months, in a year. You can segment them out to the people that haven't opened up in a year and do one that says your last chance or are you still with us, just to see if there is anything there. If there is, then great, you move them over to your active list. If not, either delete them off your list or get rid of them. There's no reason to pay for people who are not even opening up your email.
Email providers. All right, there's so many email providers out there, and I think I've used them all, and I think I've lost a heck of a lot of money with email providers. But you guys, I'm going to help you get the best one so that you're not losing your money. Okay, MailChimp. MailChimp is fabulous. It's got a free plan up to like 2,000 members, and then you start paying after that. It helps you get your feet wet. It helps you get to know a little bit more about email systems. The example that I showed you on the pillows business, that's MailChimp's. That's MailChimp, MailChimp.com. Okay, then when you're ready to take it to the next step, or if you have one specific item, not a whole bunch of items, just one specific items, I keep saying items, one specific item, look into SendGrid, and you will integrate that through ClickFunnels. And that's something, go back to the ClickFunnels tutorial where I walk you through a couple of the processes, and then you can decide which one you want. But if you're a newbie, I would highly recommend MailChimp integrating. It's really easy to integrate. There's a little button that says get your API, and then you put the API right into your shop's account. And I can show some screenshots on that. But there's so many out there, you guys. Don't get distracted. Do MailChimp, and then if you've got one product, then start looking at ClickFunnels, and I'll explain that in the other module. So build your email list, you guys. It really is your ATM. Okay, I'll talk to you on the next module.